Good morning, ninth class. Today we are dealing with chapter 6 and name of the chapter is tissues. Total 4 topics are present in this chapter and we are dealing with 6.4 animal tissues. So here is our topic, animal tissues. And we are already aware with the definition, that means tissue present in the body of animals. They are known as animal tissues. Total 4 types are present, and epithelial tissue, connective tissue we have already completed. Muscular tissue and nervous tissue we are going to complete today. Animal tissue number 3rd is muscular tissue. So here is the flowchart related to muscular tissue, animal tissues, and the 4 types of animal tissues, and this one is prominent, and it has total 3 types: striated muscles, smooth muscles, and cardiac muscles. Then about definition of muscular tissue. So muscular tissue is a type of animal tissue that contract and relax, and it causes movement to bones as well as causes body movement. Then about muscular tissue, you must have this knowledge, that means a single unit of muscular tissue is known as muscle fiber, and the shape is elongated cells. It has the power of contraction and relaxation, right? The single unit of muscular tissue is known as muscle fibers. Total 3 types of muscle fibers are present: striated muscles, smooth muscles, and cardiac muscle. So observe the given figures. All these 3 are the 3 types of muscular tissues, muscle fibers, right? So first one is striated. As you're observing, there is dark and light bands. Just here, dark bands and light ones. Clear? Dark band, these ring like structure is dark one, and the dash structure is light one. Dark and light, so all these are known as striations. Just look here, written here, striation means धारियाँ, right? जैसे आप गिलहरी के ऊपर देखते हो धारियाँ, in the same manner there is dark and light bands, so it appears like striation. And here you are observing what type of shape it is. It is long, cylindrical, and there is presence of nuclei. It is multinucleate. Multinucleate condition means many nuclei are present on the surface, right? Then here this one is spindle shape, means just look here, one muscle fiber, have a look on one muscle fiber. It is tapering, right? Tapering, starting is pointed, and last one is also pointed, right? And middle one is thicker, and in between what is present? Nucleus is present. So here 1 2 3 full smooth muscle fibers are present, right? And this type of shape is known as spindle shaped muscle cells, means tapering and tapering, middle one is broader, and all these are long, cylindrical, but they are joined, right? They are connected, there is branches. So this one is cardiac and smooth and striated. Then one by one we are dealing all of them. Striated muscle fiber, as I have already explained, this one is long, cylindrical, unbranched. As you are observing, there are no branches, कोई भी branches नहीं है, and they are multinucleate condition. Then striated muscle fiber, I have already explained you. They are also known as voluntary muscles. Voluntary muscles means muscles which can work according to our will. जैसा हम चाहते हैं वैसा ही करें, उस muscles को हम कहते हैं voluntary muscles. And they are also known as skeletal muscles. Other name of striated muscle is skeletal muscle, as they are mostly attached to our bones, right? And location, they are present in limbs, मतलब हमारे legs में होंगे, हमारे hand में होगा, right? That they are responsible for movement. They help in body movement. And just look here, boys and girls, here is, what is the mistake there? There is spelling mistake. We are matching this with this one, striated, right? And what is missing there? Here stria, this a is extra, right? So be careful, striated, striated muscle fiber, right? Just do this rectification. Next we have smooth muscle fiber. Smooth muscle fiber, as you're observing, spindle shape. They are uninucleate, only one nucleus is present, so this type of condition is known as uninucleate. They are unstriated, right? Other name of smooth muscle fiber is unstriated, means as such you are not observing light and dark color bands. they are involuntary muscles. That means they do not work according to our will. जैसा हम चाहते हैं वैसा वो नहीं करता है, उसको जो करना होता है वो टाइमली अपना करता रहता है. Here location, they are present in the iris of eye, right, in uterus also, and in bronchi of lungs, right. Then about functions, so the movement of food in alimentary canal or the contraction and relaxation of blood vessels are involuntary movement. So all these means iris, function of iris, bronchi, uterus, all their functions are again the same function, contraction and relaxation of these body parts. Then next we have cardiac muscle fiber. Cardiac muscle fiber, they are cylindrical. Just look here, the shape is cylindrical, they are branched, they are connected, right. So they are appearing like branches. And uninucleate, here we have one cell, right. So they are uninucleate. And then faint striation is there, means there one is a dark band and then light band. Okay, so that appearance is faint. Then there is location, they are present in, as the name indicates, cardiac means heart, so they are present in heart muscles, right. Then the muscles of heart, that means it does rhythmic contraction and relaxation of heart throughout the life, right. Then next number 4 is about animal tissues. Animal tissue number 4 is nervous tissue. The nervous tissue definition is, it is a type of animal tissue that sends messages from one part of body to another part of body. Okay, this process, this sending of messages takes place within the body, right. Then about neuron, the single unit of nervous tissue is known as nerve cell or neuron, right. Then next is about flow chart. So animal tissues, 4 types, last one is nervous tissue, and as such in your course nervous tissue, only you have to understand a simple meaning of nervous tissue and working. Then a structure of neuron. A neuron consists of, just look here the diagram, the beautiful diagram. This diagram I have taken now from your NCERT textbook 6.12. So here this yellow color is known as cell body, right. Other name is cytone also. It contains nucleus and cytoplasm. Then these small projections, here like projections from cell body, these are known as dendrite. Their function is to receive messages. They receive messages. And then this longer projection is known as axon, and function of axon is to send messages. These are nerve endings. Their function means here is one neuron, another neuron is present here, and there is a little bit a gap between them, right. This you will study in your 10th class, right. Why there is gap, what is the name of that gap called. So here one axon function is to send messages to nearby neuron, or if there is muscle present, then to send messages to nearby muscles, right. So this is all about cell body, axon and dendrite. Then next we have assignment number 5. Assignment number 5, question number 1 is write the functions of cell body, axon, dendrite. Question number 2 is write 2 differences between muscular tissue and nervous tissue. And then the rest questions 6, 7, 8, 9 from your exercise of this the same chapter, page number 79, right. These all you have to do in your copies. And this is the end of our video session, and complete all assignment and submit in the group. Thank you.